I've been given permission from my beautiful children to do one more stream. Because they're having so much fun playing Minecraft, I decided to give them 1 more hour to play, which gives us 1 more hour to play. So, and since the last stream was a bit of a, well, we spent half the stream trying to figure out a puzzle that we had the wrong idea about. So anyway, let us continue on with chapter 8. We're over halfway through the game now. Everything's looking good. We read that. I should not read that, shouldn't I? I should read that at the start of every episode, not the end. But anyway, I'll do that next time. This time. I'll do that this time. Streaming's hard, you know. Recording's a lot easier. You can make mistakes, go back, edit, start again, pause, etc., etc. But streaming's quite tricky. Let us enter madness.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Oh, we're a female. We're a nurse, are we?
Did you inject him with a tranquilizer?
No, Doctor. Not me, not anyone. Our stock is empty, yet again.
Again? But there was enough for the whole island.
More and more people are suffering from insomnia. We can't refuse to help.
Of course.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
Very well. I'll examine him. Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Petechia, tiny round brown-purple spots due to bleeding onto the skin. Maybe in a small area due to minor trauma or widespread due to blood clotting disorder.
"30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia. Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
I won't look all of them up.
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
As we can see in the background there too, we have the strange, the unknown... Well, is he the doctor? Is that Dr. Fuller? I can't actually remember who he is. I think it might be the doctor and the captain that we met at the start of the game.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
So with all the floating stuff.
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion.
Dust.
I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier...
He seemed to feel better?
Yes. Like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
He's transforming into some kind of creature, sea
I
creature.
almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Dr. Colden.
This is Dr. Fuller.
I know what you're doing to my patient?
What I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients. Provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure of it. I need to find the missing medical files.
And where would you find those? In his office? What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
You set timers.
Can't do. Oh, you want to do it?
I don't know how to. You can't go on Google and do it. Google has like pictures on it instead.
There you go.
How long is that?
Well, it'll just count up till you see 10. See, it's at 6, 7 seconds, 8 seconds. When the 2 zeros get to 10 on the left, that's 10 minutes. Okay. Okay, so we can't check Pierce because we are not Pierce. So what do we have to do? Get into Fuller's office.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Pregnant.
Listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets her.
What's in here?
We've been waiting to be restocked for
Well,
weeks.
At least we won't have to clean for a while.
So obviously they're taking the
See, the next time the water's cut off.
they're taking
It's a
the
real
medicine to give to all these people to knock them out, I guess. Boiler room.
I don't have any business in the boiler room.
Thomas Fuller,
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
which is here. No.
The operating room is never accessible after an operation. This man, Edward Pierce, his file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
We were definitely injected.
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
Okay. Yes, it is hail. Loud, isn't it? But you can hear that on the recording, but it's hailing outside.
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
Got quite bad weather where we are at the moment.
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
You say so, boss. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing right now.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
It's
And I'm the one who
temperamental,
pays.
if I understand
What
correctly.
a pest. It's so unfair.
And whether we've got to create some kind of diversion.
You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Come now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
That looks nice, doesn't it?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
This is a patient, isn't it? The one we just examined.
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
Is this the ward that we were walking through before as Edward?
Doctor,
What do you need? What do you need, buddy?
my chest.
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. Nurse? Deborah, come and help me, please. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands. He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
Ah, the whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Ah, doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
You must rest. You are still under sedatives.
I didn't mean to
You're right,
press
Doctor.
that one.
I'll rest.
I thought she was saying you tell me about it, but she's saying you tell me about it another time.
Mrs. Sanders?
Oh, this is Mrs. Sanders now. So this is the wife, former wife, widow of whatever his name was, the guy who got killed by the shambler.
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
He recommends to take her down to the psychiatric wing in order to provide her with the quiet and rest that she needs, of course. So she's been taken now. It's getting everyone, isn't it?
She recently came back from the surgical block. She's stable. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
So it's what he's doing is having some kind of regenerative effect. Although it seems to be going a bit beyond regeneration, doesn't it? To transformation.
What is the boiler room key doing here?
Well, take
The
it.
key to the boiler room.
Take it.
Not where I expected to find it.
Oh, well, whose office desk is this? Okay, so I know I'm supposed to be
Insomniac.
trying to get into the
I should
office,
find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
but who's this one?
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination.
Truth serum.
His binds left bloody wounds.
Pretty sure that's what it is,
He bit
pentobarbital.
his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling.
Makes you so
So, Doctor,
calm
what should we do with this patient?
and at peace.
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Could have been wrong
Thank you,
there.
Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
So how exactly are we supposed to get into the office? What are you doing here?
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
So many people have this affliction. It's like an epidemic.
Do you think it might be related to Fuller's work?
I don't know yet, but I will figure all this out. Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
Okay.
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patience here.
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
Where do I go?
Doctor, those people need you at the dormitory.
Dormitory.
I'll tend to it. In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room. Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him.
Don't tell me they got...
In theory, this is where we hang the key to the boiler room.
Have they got the keys mixed up? Maybe the key to Dr. Fuller's office is in the boiler room? What's in the storage room?
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Righto. Where's the boiler room then? Because maybe the keys have been mixed up.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Which is the admin office? This one.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Nowhere. I dropped something on the floor. Just picking it up.
Dr. Colden.
I had to
Mrs. Dunn.
tie my shoelaces.
Nobody
well.
goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Of course you will. Bitch. So we want the boiler room right now. I think that's going to be our best bet. What is this room? Distract Donovan, cut off the water.
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest.
Who's Donovan again? Block B. I'm just running around in circles, am I?
There's no way I'm leaving until I find what Fuller is hiding.
What's back up behind reception? I'm enjoying this game, you know? I'm enjoying the story of it. As tricky as it is for me, I'm not very used to these kind of narrative puzzles. And
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
I usually just give up on them way before.
The door to the boiler room is locked.
Oh, come on now.
Where did I see that key? Ah, yes. The office in Block B.
Which was this way. No? Is there an office here, is there? Oh yeah. Well, I wanted to take it before. Key to the boiler room. Alright, let's get it on.
All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
Okay. Let's try and blow this place up, eh? Oh, here we
I
go.
can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
Well, honestly, just pick up a pipe off the floor. Find a tool. Oh, goodness. So I like, I like the story. I want to know more about the story, but it's these kind of long-winded exploration, find this puzzles. Find this, grab that, get this. Now you can't do this, you have to find this as well. That's what, I don't know, maybe some people really enjoy that sort of thing. But for me, I kind of just want to know what's going on in the story. I'm not too fussed about running around looking for a tool. Which could be absolutely anywhere in this entire building.
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up.
Do you have a tool, love,
And I'm the one
by
who
any
pays.
chance?
What a pest.
It's...
So unfair.
I'm not going to complain anymore about this, but it's... Look, you've still got to run around just checking every single thing. A tool? Storage room, or... What's this place? Toilet. Got a tool for me? Oh, look at that. It just so happens. But yeah, I could have run around this whole place. I was lucky I found that so quickly. But it's that element that puts me off in games. It's a very long-winded. Anyway, we've done it. Let's stop complaining. Okay. Made me jump a little bit, that. Thought maybe someone had walked in and
I feel guilty about
discovered us.
Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Okay, let's carry on. Distract Donovan, go back to Elizabeth. Elizabeth was in the bathroom somewhere, the toilet. I just run around in a giant circle. Here we go.
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
So she's gonna go and talk to Donovan.
Mrs. Donovan?
I'm busy.
Which is where again?
Elizabeth, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am. But it's about the water.
This way.
At last. The missing files must be hidden here. The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders.
Subjects display mental disorders linked to an exposure to works of art. Is that a real thing? Yes, it is. Stendhal syndrome, or Florence syndrome, is a psychosomatic condition involving rapid heartbeat, fainting, confusion, and even hallucinations, allegedly occurring when individuals become exposed to objects, artworks, or phenomena of great beauty and antiquity. Wow, I'm going to have to look into that. Isn't that interesting? It's funny because a lot of what people consider mental health problems, psychological disorders, have a An alternate interpretation in the world of the occult and spirituality.
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Here we go again. Remind me that I don't particularly enjoy puzzle games. It's a shame though, because
I've unlocked something.
I do like
Files.
stories like
I was
this,
right.
you know. I'm just not a huge fan of having the story progress locked behind. That's Lovecraft there, that picture on the bottle there. That's a picture of H.P. Lovecraft, the original author of this title, among many others. Excellent, many other excellent works. There's another game I want to play soon, is Vampire. Kind of RPG narrative combined with a little bit of action. Yes, my darling. What do you need? You want to have a turn of playing what, this scary game?
Yeah.
Well, this game is super duper tricky.
Let's try that.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah, so...
You have to go through that room to the right.
This one?
Look, no, this way. No, go that way. Actually, no, we'd have to search around, sorry. Don't go through any of the doors. Have a little wander around.
How do I sit down?
Come here so you're on camera. You have to be on camera. So the people can see you. There you go. Okay,
What do I need
now
to look for?
just look around in the room. And
What's this thing?
that's like a fire, an old fireplace. Try to look up a bit more so you can see around the room better. I don't think we need to go through any of those doors.
How do you open doors anyway?
Press the green A button. Try
I
it.
should go another way.
Yeah, no, she doesn't want to go that way. Maybe walk over to the oh, actually, turn left. Go over to that trumpet instrument thing there. See it? Looks a bit like a trumpet. Go over to that and press the green A button on it.
Conclusions. Session
Just wait.
number 17.
Turn to look at that guy.
Patient? Sarah Hawkins.
Okay, give it a second. He's just talking.
The
The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos.
Can I get out yet?
No, not yet.
What's this person? How do I fight?
No, there's no fighting in this game.
Jump?
No jump. There's no jump either. It's like a story game. You have to go around and figure out some puzzles. Now walk over to that thing on the table. Press green A.
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
What's this?
Huh?
Can I open the door?
Find your ear there. Turn this way.
Nothing.
Turn that way.
Can I open it?
No, you have to keep looking. See that little question mark symbol down there? You have to keep looking around and find another white circle object.
Why can't I open it?
Watch out, because you're leaning on my phone.
Do I have to look at the doorknob too?
No, not the doorknobs. There must be something else in the room you have to find. It won't be around here. Maybe
Can you
walk.
climb ladders?
No. Walk back into the middle of the room. There, it's there. That thing. Go get it. Hold it down this time.
The poor souls downstairs and not
Can I go
Fuller's
somewhere?
only
No, hold on.
subjects.
We're waiting for the story. Hold on. We need to see what the story is.
Then James came. Irate that
Walk over to them. Yeah.
Is that a police officer?
No, that's a
presume that he
captain.
Why is he invisible now?
Because you've walked into him.
later.
He looks so
I
funny.
am prepared.
Hold on. Now do it again.
Green A.
Yeah.
Hawkins,
Why do I
Fitzroy,
want a
and Fuller.
brain?
What is the connection between these three?
It is
Okay, I think we're nearly done now.
I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement.
No.
Oh,
When all the fuss about the
What happened to
Hawkins
him?
incident finally
Don't
comes
know.
to an end,
he died.
I will dispose of her belongings.
Maybe.
I walked on top of him.
In the meantime,
Okay, I'm going to take over now because I'm in the middle of a video, okay?
How did he
Hold on.
die so quickly?
Watch out. There you go. Give a kiss. Mwah, love you.
How
Okay.
did he die so quickly?
I don't know. I don't know what happened to him. You've got about 20 minutes left to play, okay?
I'm getting really hungry.
Yes, we're going to have dinner. It's not dinner time yet. We've got about 2 hours before dinner. We'll get a little snack soon when we go out. Alrighty, so what else is there here for us to discover?
Why is Ethan on medication?
Ethan? Ethan, okay. So Ethan is Ethan Pierce. That's our main character.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
How, of course.
I must go back to the basement.
So what else is here? Did we still have the little
I should go another way.
symbol on the side there? Okay, it disappeared anyway. Let's try this way. Did I just try this way? No. Yes. Different. Okay, let's try this way. Glad my daughter came over at a part that was quite tame. Where do I have to go now? To the basement. Down into the psychiatric wing. How? Hey guys, remember to just try and keep it down a bit, alright? Just talking a little bit quietly, okay? Hey James, did you hear what I just said, bud? You gotta whisper, alright, mate? Just while I'm doing this video. Thanks, mate. Okay. Haven't got long left now. We'll be finishing up soon. How exactly do we go down? I don't remember seeing any kind of stairs anywhere. This way? Okay, here we go down into the basement. So we're slowly making our way through the story, but I'm still not any wiser, any more the wiser, is that how you say it? Any more insightful as to exactly what's occurring with regards to the injections and the creature, so-called apparent creature that we think was captured but we're not sure about, and exactly what's happening to Edward Pierce. Trust me to choose every door except the correct one. So I guess soon we're going to have some answers soon enough.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Ooh, here we go, I guess. Maybe we get the answers now. Oh, that was a vision.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around.
Here, this guy. The Seeker. The Truth Seeker.
Talk, filthy thief. Oh, I swear I'll shoot.
Well, you're not a killer. Okay. So we don't have the options for any of these. Except this one.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
What's wrong with his hand?
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Can't read that one.
She went into Fuller's office.
She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait! No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Did you just fart? Yeah, I'll accept your help.
All right. I might need you after all.
Scholar of the Unspeakable Achievement.
Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go! Rescue the doctor!
Thank you, Drake.
Drake. Okay. So we must now be closing in on the climax, although there is still 5 chapters to go. Maybe not quite closing in on the climax then, but I'm sure the story is now going to start really climbing, peaking, twisting and turning. So what we'll do is we will end... Don't look, don't look, don't look. Okay, spoilers. So, we'll leave it there. Yeah, so it seems like this episode and the last episode have just been about kind of bringing the pieces of the puzzle together. I get a feeling that from the next episode onwards there will be a lot more of the kind of dramatic, maybe more similar to the episode that you missed. It's unfortunate that too, because that was where we first had our encounter with a proper monster creature of this game, the Shambler. So it was a bit unfortunate that we had to miss out on that one, but I'm sure there will be more in store for us just around the corner. And yeah, I look forward to getting to that and to getting through that and to finding out how this story unfolds and ends. And it's definitely letting me know that I'm enjoying this kind of RPG kind of narrative style game, minus the puzzles. I'm not a huge fan of them. I feel like they sort of take up your time a little bit when interrupts the fluidity of the story, at least if you get stuck a lot like I do. Maybe a lot of people don't get stuck and it doesn't have such an effect. Anyway, no more rambling, no more shambling, no more scrambling. Let us call it a day for chapter 7, episode 6, something like that. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.